Hi everyone. Hello. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. How are you? I'm Trooper SJP, and this is the Academic Foxhole. Hey Critwitch and also Levi, how are you both doing? You know, the thing about the To the Moon is its music is so loud, and there's no space to turn it down. That's awkward. I feel like games should have the ability to turn down the music settings. Hey Ice Bunny, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving to you over there in Denmark. I hope you're doing well. Trying to watch like 4 streams. It's funny, I suppose everybody is streaming today, right? Because they're like, it's Thanksgiving, let's stream. Let's not hang out with their families. Yeah, I feel like, and maybe they don't need a slider for every category, but they need to have sliders for audio, for heaven's sakes, right? What's happening? So today we are going to play To the Moon, and we're going to finish it today. That is my goal. I need to turn off this. Right, so my goal today is to finish To the Moon. That's what I want. Oh, I'm glad that your visit was really nice and you weren't too stressed out and everything was okay. Good. Welcome back. What else do I want to tell you? Oh, we have a giveaway for Little Nightmares, which is a puzzle horror game. That's our Thursday giveaway. And what else do I want to tell you? There's no Critical Role today, so I won't be hosting it, but we can do a raid, and we haven't done a raid in ages, and that'll be nice. We can see like who's streaming. Why is paper so heavy? I don't even know. As a person that has way too many books, I don't know. I cannot tell you why paper is so heavy. All I know is that I'm moving real soon, in like 2 weeks, and that's a lot of books I'm gonna have to pack up, and they're all over there, and up there, and over there, and then back there. I'm just saying, it's a lot of books. It's a lot of books. Yeah, I mean, I love them. I'm just not really excited about the moving part. Ooh, yeah. You know what? I got an email. I got 2 things. You don't care, but I'll tell you. I mean, you probably do care, but you don't care, like, deeply. So I ordered uniform bits for Night Witches. I ordered tunics and also hats. And, oh no, I will be hiring, the university will be providing me with movers. I still have to pack everything. So I have to go to my storage unit where I keep all of my empty boxes, bring them over, get tape, pack everything up, and that's just going to take hours. And I'm in the middle of the semester, you know? Well, not at the middle. I'm near the end of the semester, so there's a lot of grading, so it's just a lot of stuff all at once, which I'm not super excited about. Hey, Javai. I don't know why, Javai. That's weird. So I'm ordering these tunics, these Russian military tunics, and also hats, but from 2 different companies. And company 1, I can track it. I can sort of do the tracking and find out, like, where is my package? And, you know, it was off in Russia, then it was, like, in customs, and then it left Russia, and I was like, someday it'll be back. And then I just saw that it's in the United States now, so I should be getting those uniforms pretty soon. Oh, no, we are doing the game. We are doing, To the Moon. And then, hey, Krellin, how are you? And then the hats. I just found out that they were late. It took them quite some time to actually ship it because they had to find them. But the hats have been shipped. It'll probably take a couple of weeks to get here, but military uniforms are on their way. I don't know why Twitch is the worst sometimes. I can't even say. I don't even know. There was something else I wanted to tell you. I think that's really weird. Oh no, someone ordered. Now what? But they're coming, and then once they get here, I will have to figure out which uniform goes to each player, pack them up in their own little box, and then ship them out to all the players, and then we will all have uniforms. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Twitch and why Twitch is sometimes sad. What, Critwitch? What streams are you watching right now? What are you watching? I know, I'm so excited for the uniforms. And when they get here, I'm gonna ship them out and then we'll have them and then, you know, the sad thing about time moving so quickly is that I'm giving a talk in a week at Harvard, so I have not a lot of time to get it all ready. And I just ordered some new stuff. Like, this is a Bella Fleck's documentary where he goes to, it says here, you can see down there, it says, Bella Fleck brings the banjo back to Africa. There. And that's what I'm writing my paper about that. So I just got this to add to my paper, which is really good. And I just have to, you know, print it all out and work like a maniac. I've got a lot of work to do for this weekend. But that's fine. I am not the general. I am equal to the rest of the players. I'm not giving myself any kind of special bonus hat because I have to play everybody in the unit, so it doesn't make a lot of sense for me to, you know, have a uniform that's very extra because I need to be mechanics and everybody. So I'm just going to be in the same space as everyone else. Yes, I need a hat that is so big that won't even fit in the frame. Oh, nice. I was lurking at PB and Blue Jay. They're doing an RP in a game together, but wow, that's a lot. That is a lot. I got the Masks of Nyarlathotep, which was pretty exciting, and it's gonna be good. Hat. So let's finish To the Moon, everybody. So where are we? I will tell you. Where we're at with this game is we are 2 scientists. I just want to say that the other Take This ambassadors, and just want to say they're awesome. Mixie was hosting a thing with... Oh, that is so awesome. That was, you know, what a great... that was a really good charity drive. I really enjoyed it. I'm excited for January. I don't know. I'm just excited for streaming in general. I feel like there's a lot of great things happening and there are cool people. And I'm really excited for Night Witches, and I'm excited to get some things. I'm excited to pack. I'm excited to give my talk at Harvard, have that done. Pack up all my stuff and move, have that done. Unpack, have that done. Have my semester finished. Get ready for the next semester, which I have to order some books. And then, once all that's settled, I'm going to go and start working on my GURPS Arena. And I'm going to add that to my schedule, and I'm really excited about that. You know what? You missed some words, but I got it. I figured it out. So, for everyone who wants to know where we're at, we are these 2 scientists, Watts and... I'm going to be an exhausted general in a big hat. Hey, Jer, how are you? So I'm going to be, we're these 2 scientists. What we do is people who are dying have this thing where they have us come in and reprogram their memories so that they can fulfill their greatest wish, right? So like it's like they go back through their memories to fulfill their greatest wish. And this old guy's greatest wish is to go to the moon, which is clearly... Who's mute? Who's mute? I think I'm still here. I'm seeing myself. Wait. Who's mute? You know... Okay, good. No, if a book is out of print, then I make sure they can get access to it in some way. You know, apparently Twitch is being sketchy, but I'm seeing healthy bitrate, so I can't say what's going on there. That's what I can say. Twitch doesn't just hate you. Twitch also hates... Javai. So, Twitch should have all the transcoders. So we're going into this person's brain, right? This person right here. Over here, Johnny. And we've gone through this whole thing where we jump back in time, sort of learned about his relationship with River, his wife, who is on the spectrum, and going all back to the past, and he's had some kind of... Basically, we're going to rewrite his memory so that he can go to the moon, but we're dumb, because clearly go to the moon is some sort of metaphor, and we're going to find out... And there was some kind of terrible... We're going to find out things. Ooh. Line up 2 matching mementos on the edges to transfer the registered desire. We're going to mess this up really badly, everyone. I feel really uncomfortable. I fiddled, switched things down, and then back. Twitch is the worst. So, I just, or use a new book. I had that happen in one class in history. The prof was, we all don't care if and where you get this stuff. We just want you to know for exam. I just tend to use, sometimes I don't use textbooks at all. Sometimes I just use, I feel really uncomfortable with what we're doing. Hey, Eva, check this out. Sorry. Hey, Eva, check this out. Nom 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 nom. Seriously? Textbooks are for readers. So sometimes I actually don't use textbooks. Sometimes I use just academic articles. I'll use a variety of things depending on what is... See, this is the thing that's broken right there. This is the memory. These are all the memories we went to. This is the memory we couldn't get access to over here. The one that I think is actually probably really important. And I feel uncomfortable that we could not get access to it. Music all the time, actually. All the time. Almost every single class I have has at least 6 pieces of music for that class. If it's a seminar, probably 10 to 12. So for History of African American Music, every day between 6 and 8 songs for that class. And yeah, that's what I do. All the time. Let's, always music. Lots and lots of music. All of the music, all the time. See, but that memory over there, I know. I feel like it's the most important one. Like that one, ding, that's about all of the ones we can work with. Stay out of the brain forest. Yeah, I love good primary sources. I'm just a bit shocked that the teachers don't find a new one because world history is world history. So, I'm sure it's super important. Now, the thing is that sometimes the older books are the ones that you need. It just sort of depends on what you're looking for. And sometimes the older books are cheaper than the newer ones. It depends on what you're looking at. Ready to pull the switch? No! There's that missing memory. You know me, always ready. No, don't pull the switch. What about the missing... Oh. I want to... All right, let's go check out what souvenirs he brought back from the moon. Ladies first. I don't feel good about this, everyone. Not this time, hun. I don't feel good about the fact that we don't know what this memory is. This memory that's all clouded out. I don't feel good about it. When teaching the class what Pliny the Elder thought, having access to the works of Pliny the Elder is pretty important. That's true. So, what they did is they went back to his earliest memory, which they think is this one, but actually it was this one they didn't have access to. And they made it so that his greatest desire was to go to the moon so that then he would become an astronaut. Older books are good for some things, newer ones for some things. This is true. Deciding what sources are suitable for a class is probably an art in itself. And this is also true. It's always important to try to figure out what sources you want to use. And, yeah. So Too bad we got a straggler here, isn't it? Ugh. I know. No loss, we can do this without him. Can we, though? I know, but it feels incomplete. Right, it is incomplete. They're quitters. You get too attached. It's going to impede your abilities to do your job. Or you're all going to ruin everything. That's rubbish. Don't pin your womanly ways on me. But it isn't smart to have only 50 out of 200 students have the book and the rest hasn't. Well, that's the thing is you can assign older books that are not out of print. You can... I know, Watts is the worst. You can put the book on reserve. You can find books wherein there are... The thing is, do you need the whole book? I mean, I would not assign a book that the students can't get access to, because that just doesn't make any sense. And I certainly can assign books that are in a public domain and then put them all online. And when that is a thing that I will do it. Because Project Gutenberg. That's a little too early. Let's enter from a bit further ahead to see the results. I don't know what's up with your teachers, Ice Bunny. I don't know. The way you describe your teachers, the entire Danish school system is the worst ever. And it's funny because we tend to think of European school systems being good, but Ice Bunny, you don't have anything positive to say about any of your teachers. It makes me worried about your country. At the one school I went to, the professors would always put the books they wrote on the syllabus as required, and then they never came up at all. Oh. Yeah, no, I don't like to do that. Who read German? Do I let my students read German? Depends on the course if it's relevant or not. Let's see what we have here. Oh. Huh. I guess this pod is still the same. Let's check somewhere else. I don't... I'm going to go back in there. I want to check with her. Nope. All right, then. I don't know. I have this sense of impending doom. I feel like all of the bad things are going to happen. Also, let them read German. Why wouldn't I... The German school was not cool and I dropped out of history for a reason. Mm-hmm. At my university, they rarely gave any specific books to read in history. Required reading for sure, but those were usually stuff they could upload online. And then a couple of pages worth of recommended sources to look at. But I never read anything like a course book. Yeah, if I have a textbook, it depends on the course. So for my seminars, I don't tend to have textbooks. I might have books that I want them to read. Ooh. But it depends. So glad I graduated I did. I feel things are getting even dumber now in most classes. I don't know. So for some of my seminars, I want them to read an entire book. Like when we do the popular music research course, there's some major popular music studies books that I want them to read, like Running with the Devil, which is just a book on heavy metal, Black Noise, which is a book on hip hop, this one book on Celine Dion. There are a couple of like big popular music studies texts I want them to read. For lecture courses, I may give them a textbook just because I want them to be able to get the basic history, but then we'll supplement with articles. Okay, hold on. What is this? Let me copy the link. Copy the link. Let's see what we have here. What is this? What is this?
Tonight at 11.
Krellin. Krellin, I see you over there. I feel like maybe it's Doom that's coming! Doom! I don't... Yeah, I mean, it depends on the course, right? A lot of times I'm doing stuff that there isn't a good textbook for it, so then I do articles instead. Sheesh! The same thing is here as well. Usually, there's at least some change. Something isn't right. No duh. No duh something isn't right. In art history, we buy big readers where the teachers have collected the stuff we have to read. I don't do readers anymore because I don't need to, because it's the 21st century. Back in the day, I would do readers because, right? But now I can just have the students read the things online. So there's no need to make somebody pay $200 for a reader when all the things are available on JSTOR. So I just don't do readers anymore. I used to do them, but I used to do readers like 15 years ago. But I don't do them now. These memories, they feel more than just having happened again. They are exactly the same. I know, it is the Dark Ages, isn't it? That's impossible. The die was transferred, was it not? It was. Yeah, what I'm trying to tell you is that it's doom and badness is what it is. We need to get to that missing memory. I assume your college gives you your own online space. Yes, it does. Doom! And Jer, this is the third time since I've been here that we switched platforms. So it's the third time that I have to transfer all of my stuff from one platform to the next platform. And unlike some people, right? Like, let's say you're an English professor. You're like, hey, here are 15 readings. And you just transfer the 15 readings from one to the next. Not the worst. But I tend to have like 150 to 175 songs per class. And transferring 150 to 175 songs per class takes so much time. I spend... Like, why can't we just pick one platform and stick with it? And when we get a brand new platform, why does it still seem like it was made in the 90s? That's what I want to know. I do know that the history department disliked using basic textbooks and stuff, mostly because they wanted us to focus on a large variety of sources, rather than rely on a specific textbook for basics. Yeah. I mean, it's just, so terrible. So when I'm doing like a history of, let's say, history of African American music, although I got rid of the textbook for this class because there was nothing that was really good, but for the history of rock and roll, there are a number of history of rock and roll textbooks, and I'll just give them that one so they can get the basics out of the way. And then we can just concentrate really on the details, and I'll give them supplemental readings that really make good arguments. So I like a nice mix. All right. I feel like... Or universities hire people from the time travelers from the 90s to make our websites. That's fair, Krellin. That's fair. I'm just saying, I still feel like we have time travelers. Oh, okay, this isn't right. How could everything be the same? Oh, Survive says it was a specific history thing. Other departments were fine with textbooks. The people creating the platforms also don't want it to be an easy switch. Yeah. I just... So, let's confirm it. We need his last accessible memory. I'm telling you, everybody. we still use lamp, which has been around since the dawn of the interwebs. Like, why? And why? Oh, so awkward. So awkward. This is the last one. This is the same setting as his real last accessible memory. I'm not too crazy about where this is going. Yeah, do you? I don't... I feel like what we're going to see is doom. Johnny? What a pleasant surprise. We don't get many visitors around here. You want candy? I don't have candy, but I have zinc cold lozenges. I thought that could be good. Deja vu, again. Yeah, I just... My name is Dr. Eva Rosaline, and this is... What? I'm not saying it twice. Dr. Neil Watts. Are you familiar with the Sigmund Agency of Life Generation? Oh, are you two from the agency? Pretty sure history had that opinion was because history is very much about interpretation and stuff, with facts in there for sure, but less directly than other areas of study. Yeah, the thing is, Javai, here's the thing. I like sometimes using a textbook because you can then actually critique the textbook. I think that sometimes I think that sometimes the students have to know what the sort of official story is before they can deconstruct it. So before I say, like, they have to know what kind of official basic story is often told. And then you can say, hey, look at this official basic story. Notice who's not in this textbook, right? So if you look at the history of Western music textbooks, the America's not in there until the 20th century onwards, as if America didn't have any music making before 1900. Spain's not in there. So I find that textbook itself is very useful. Ooh. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Thank you for the host, Bites and Brews. How are you, Granny? So apparently audio problems is happening for some people, but not other people. Twitch is being weird, is my understanding of the situation, Granny. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't understand Twitch sometimes. In our side classes, we have Freud, just so we can say, don't be like Freud. I mean, sometimes you have to read the standards so you can be like, what is this? Again, no Spain at all in those. Like, there's a lot in the history of Western music that is just not in those textbooks. And so sometimes you want to talk about it. Sometimes. How convenient. I've just been thinking of calling you. Lily, get us some tea, please. Lily? I try to refresh and it's still being weird. I don't know. Don't be a sad panda. I'm looking. I currently am having excellent stream health. My bitrate is good. My audio seems fine. I don't know what's up. I don't know what's up. I can't even. Oh, some hop on the Freud train, but they may be very cuckoo themselves. The thing about... freeze him too. The thing about Freud is that there are some things that Freud did I thought were actually really quite smart and very interesting. Just not all of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, some of it was like... Yeah... But at least I have transcoding. That's something. So yeah, so with Freud, sometimes I find that like his work on Moses and monotheism, some of his more philosophical stuff was actually pretty interesting. But No, Grinny, take it out of auto. Go to source. Go to source. Switch it around a little bit. Twitch is being its namesake. Well? Wait here. I'll go send the desired signal again. See if there are any changes. Why not, Grinny? It transferred successfully for sure. Grinny, why is your internet sad? Any changes? Not even a hair. How could this be? Even if Desire doesn't work alone, why is there no change at all? I had his development stuff, and since development is individual. Perhaps set it to 160, then back to whatever your internet can handle. See Krellin giving the good tips. Perhaps it just needs some provoking to activate? Usually when we did critique like that on a group basis, it was on shorter text than entire books. Either articles or some chapter from a book. When looking at entire books, we usually did it individually as an assignment. Oh, interesting. From his early memories? The earliest we can get to. Let's go. This is just so bad. I just have the worst feeling about this. It's a bit not fitting with what happens in real life. Well, you know, the thing is, I think it's entirely possible that what he described actually did fit real life in his time and place, and for the class of people he was dealing with. At least some of it. Because people understand psychology differently in different times and places, and the way that they understand psychology then then impacts how they see the world. So I think it's not irrational to believe that what he was saying made sense for the time and the place that he's from, but just not for other times and places and for other kinds of people. I mean, for all I know, Viennese upper middle class people at the turn of the century were super messed up and super into, like, Oedipus. Johnny's desire to go to the moon might need some stimulation to be brought up. Huh. Well then. Oh. It's not about the moon. Oh, you got it fixed. Yes, Grinny. Overall, we were given fairly little required reading, so everyone could do the reading and then further optional reading for what you wanted to focus on. Oh, interesting. Interesting. What the? That wasn't what they said was playing. Oh well. Do you mind, River? No, I like this one. Alright, let's go then. Trooper, have you ever played Oxenfree? And would you play it if it was gifted to you? I already own it, and it is on my list of games to play. So Oxenfree is on my list, Grinny. I'm going to play it. I will play it. Grinny, I'm going to play Oxenfree. I've got to play Where the Water Tastes Like Wine and then Night in the Woods first, because then we will finish our Independent Game Festival Excellence in Narrative series. But then I will play Oxenfree. I will do it. I will do it. I'm excited. Also, it's on your phone? Pretty much making sure everyone managed the required stuff so the conversation and tutorials worked well and everyone could take part. Yeah. I will, Grinny. It's the one... Here's the thing. Spunny, I don't know if anyone else has to do Pensums but you all in Denmark. I've never heard of anyone else doing it. Oh. Is it fast reading? Oh. We'll see how that goes. Night in the Woods is the game that won Excellence in Narrative from the Independent Games Festival. So that's the last one we're going to play, and it's the one that won. I like how she's a slow walker. Hopefully that's enough for an ignition. Wait, where's Neil? Did you see To the Moon? How was it? If you don't react, you can lose text choices, but it's a real creepy good time. Well, I will see what I can do about how to interface Oxenfree with y'all as an audience. We might just have to, like, you know. Because they love to torture poor students. Ice Bunny, I can't imagine that the educators created an assignment whose sole purpose was to torture the students. They must have some sort of pedagogical reasoning behind having you do the pensum. I don't know what it is, and it may be an outdated reasoning, but I imagine they had some reasoning when they created this sort of assignment. I don't know what it is. It makes no sense to me. So I would really love to speak to a Danish professor about why they do it and what it's about. Yeah, no, apparently what Ice Bunny said is that pensum lists they give you readings, and you have to apparently go through all the readings they gave you in the semester, count every word in every reading, and then translate those words into standard pages. So let's say they decide that a standard page is 250 words per page. You have to go as a student, apparently, and count every word in all the thousands of pages they gave you, and then translate them into these standard page lengths. I have no idea why they do that in Denmark. I don't even know. I don't know what the point of that is, but that is such a weird thing that they have to have some sort of reason for doing it, and I don't know what. No, the thing is, this is at a university, right? And it's just a weird thing, because it's just a very strange thing. I don't know why you would have your students hand count every word, especially if it's a large seminar where you have them read thousands of pages. I don't know. So I'm sorry, it's not even words, it's letters and spaces, so you have to count letters. So for some reason, over the course of a semester, they give you, let's say, 1,000 pages. You have to count all the letters and then decide how many pages that is. I don't know why they do that. Yeah, I don't even know what that's about, but I do not believe that somebody said, "Mwahaha, let me go and do this so that the students are tortured," because that doesn't make, because the entire school system does this, so there's got to be some reasoning. What it is, I have no idea. It is a bit too much pretense for me. I prefer my movies to be a bit more, je ne sais quoi. So I don't even know. Yeah, the thing is, I want to know what their reasoning is. I want to find, because it's so baffling to me, like, I just... But Krellin, how did you convince the entire Danish school system to adopt your cunning plan? That's what I want to know. So, I mean, the thing is, it's so baffling to me, I have no idea why you would ever do that. Like, I have no idea what the point of that is at all. It is completely baffling to me. So I feel like I would just have to speak to one of those professors and find out why they do it. Krellin. So, Krellin, this is what I don't understand. If you have very convincing powers that you can convince people to do that, why don't you convince them to get rid of, like, oppressive capitalism? Krellin, you need to use your powers for good. That's all. I would like to talk to to Johnny. Apparently not. Well, they're not letting me talk to him. Maybe, evil is the only ethical use of power. under capitalism. Dang it. Making lifts material you use in your paper, but I had one prof say pensum lifts are BS. I really, yeah, so I don't know what's up with it. To the moon, darling. Ooh, Henry. I say borderline, I have no idea what they want to do with it. Yeah. So I can't say for sure it's counterproductive. Yeah, I'm the same way as Jevi, that I have no idea what the purpose of that is. I assume there must be some sort of purpose. I don't know any Danish professors. I hope one day to meet one so I can ask them what's up with that. And Ice Bunny's in art history. Is it only ice history that does it, or does everyone in Denmark do it? If everyone in Denmark does it, what's up with that? Dear Lord, I'm way too tired and hungry to be constructing movies. Guess I should go see if anything's changed with John. I mean, sorry to make you sit through this, buddy. Ice history is super exclusive discipline. It's just gatekeeping. Ice history? I want to know about ice history. I feel like ice history is going to involve people with ice picks going off to glaciers and like digging into ice and figuring out details about specific ice. Art history. Ice history seems like an old thing, tradition that probably has had a purpose at some point but is now outdated. Yeah, I'm thinking it might be something like that, Jevi, which then makes me wonder how non-responsive to change the Danish educational system is. If something they developed in the 1920s they're still using completely with no change. Like that's Frozen is a leading documentary on ice history. Oh, water ice, not meth? That sounds more interesting than the history of meth. Although, actually, maybe the history of meth is really interesting. I don't know. It could be. It's all the same. I'll have to try igniting it somewhere else then. This is ridiculous. Or maybe, look, this is... Dr. Rosaline, what you need to do is... I need to traverse through John to try somewhere else. Maybe you should take it a bit more seriously and go back to that earliest memory. The history of meth isn't interesting until you get to Rosenberg. Mm-hmm. I mean, I focused on part of Icelandic history. That is probably related to ice history, at least, maybe. Make sure Bunny F's up the formalities on the pensum list so I can get a lower grade, and the system only changes when the Ministry of Education messes around with things like funding. I just sort of, it just basically, Ice Bunny, it sounds like, according to you, your education system is really bad. That's what it sounds like. Lily? And I don't know what's up with that. I don't know why Denmark, out of all the countries, is doing this. I have no idea. Perhaps something here could work? I think you need to find out more things. I don't have time for her right now, but you should probably talk to her. I'm very frustrated that these scientists are not doing what they need to do. So, did she throw an encyclopedia in your face, huh? Did she? Shut up, dude. What are you guys doing here? It's starting. Let's go get a good spot. Wait. I don't remember that happening. Something must have changed. Woo. Hey, don't squeeze. All right. Okay. We have a change. I don't know what's up with Denmark, honestly. I don't know. Wait a minute. I know, I just broke it. This isn't a real change. This is... May I have your attention, please? Who is that? It's Dr. Watts.
As you know, I'm a representative sent from NASA in all its glory.
Because some will rather see more do a job training after 9th grade than sticks and then study. I know that the university I went to in Scotland, at least, very much wanted to help out as much as possible and accommodate for differences stuff, trying to avoid doing stuff for no good reason as much as possible. Yeah, and that's my experience as well. And even when you think, as a student, oh, why are they doing this? They usually have some kind of a reason. So I just don't even know what to say.
And I'm here to tell you all about it. Hit it, Timmy! Wow, that was terrible,
Dr. Watts.
But I digress. Anyways, I know that many of you are wondering, what chances do I have of doing something as awesome as adventuring in another realm? To inhale the sweetness of Venus, to swim counterclockwise through the rings of Saturn. Or, perhaps, just chillin' at the backside of the moon.
I know, please digress.
Well, here at NASA, we believe that with enough will, everyone has the potential. It could be you. Or you. Or perhaps... you!
But I don't want to go to the moon.
Then you're in Wait, what?
No, please digress. Please digress. Not please digress. Please die. Like, even when they said to use a specific referencing style, you could often talk to them in case you prefer to use some other system. And, like, me personally, I will often... Like, my students always want to use parenthetical citation, because apparently that's what they're learning in high school, and I never let them. I always make them use footnote, because that is the standard in our field, so they need to practice using other citation styles. So, like, it's important to get them to practice. Like, they need to know how to do footnotes, you know? I know, the moon is not literal. I never got a logical explanation for it because the literature is at the end of your paper is logical. Yeah, the moon is clearly not...
Wait, what? Why not?
Why should I? I'm happy here on Earth as it is.
Well, don't you even want to go there even a little bit?
No? Why?
Not even a tiny bit?
No?
Well, as an official NASA recruiter, I shall go with some facts about the moon. To start off, the moon is 4.5 billion years old.
Yeah. And then here's the thing. If I were in a field that tended to use parenthetical and the students all knew how to do footnotes and didn't know how to use parenthetical, I would make them use parenthetical because they need to know how to do a citation style that is relevant to the field that we're studying. But that's the only reason why I do it.
And did you know that its surface is about as big as Africa? It's true. In fact, you try to bike around the moon. Also, it takes 1.5247 seconds for light to travel to the moon from here. And if you drive a flying car, it takes 130 days.
Random person, I knew that.
And last but not least, people who go to the moon get rich and famous. And we all know that rich plus famous equals groupies. So, that concludes my presentation. Mwah! Remember, NASA welcomes any of you, especially if you're a brunette. Mwah!
Also, if you try to bike to the moon, you will die because there's no atmosphere. This is true. And I highly doubt you could get through not learning footnotes. In some cases, changing it was not an option because it would be graded by someone else. I will tell you, I have so many students that don't know how to do footnotes. But I'll teach them. Self-starters. I wonder if that will work, but I bet it won't because this is clearly...
Well, what did you think?
NASA probably wouldn't hire you, but this, I suppose, it was blatant enough for this.
I do try pretty hard.
Are you going to go see if that worked?
Of course. Be right back.
It's not going to work.
Back.
Report.
Utter failure. Deuce. Hey, don't get discouraged. I'm sure there are still things to be done.
Such as realize this is a metaphor?
Well,
realize that metaphor. Metaphor. We can't afford to finish building this house, Isabel. We can barely afford to pay for her treatment.
But you can afford the Lunar Trip Lottery? If you sell this house, you sure can.
Dr. Watts. Is the diagnosis certain? Yes. In fact, we rarely... Did you know that NASA has excellent healthcare plans? It's true. For both you and your spouse. This is...
Free pony rides in space!
Oh, look, a wedding. Good for you. But here's a riddle. Guess where you should go for the honeymoon? I don't... What? This is not about the moon! River? It's not even about the moon, everybody. What are you doing?
Dagnabbit! Glass! Slippery! Johnny! John!
These doctors are idiots. It's true. They're dumb. What, the cucumber? They're dumb. They're dumb. And I guess I'm way better when I can write in a more journalistic, communicative way, where you can draw a picture in the heads of the readers with words. I think they did get their doctorates in the Cracker Jack box. That is true, Carlin. The thing, Ice Bunny, is that not every... The journalistic style is not appropriate for all settings, right? If you're taking a class where you should be writing in a journalistic style, then you should write in a journalistic style. But if you're taking a class where what you're trying to do is learn how to write in an academic style, then you need to write in an academic style. If you're taking a class where what you need to do is write in a creative writing fiction style, then write. Like, there are different styles of writing, and different courses require different styles of writing. So, you know, flexibility.
Whew. You know what? This just isn't working.
Oh, it depends on the academic style. Some academic styles is very exciting, some less so. I do also think, thinking back at it, they were fairly strict with referencing the first year or two. It was in the last 2 years or so it was a bit more relaxed. That's also fair. Mostly due to some students focusing on their fields that might have different norms for referencing and accepting that keeping 3 different styles in your head at once can be a pain. Although, to be honest, Shavai, nowadays, if you use I use a EndNote, people use Zotero, and with that, you just say format Chicago. Format, like, it'll do the formatting for you. I mean, nowadays, you just have reference software that will just do it for you. So you can switch the different referencing styles like that. That's what I do. And they can use Zotero free. It's open source. It's more than just not working. It's ridiculous. We're freaking professionals. I didn't sign up for a job to run around yelling at him like an idiot.
You didn't? Look, maybe this lack of sleep's getting to us.
How do you spell what? Zotero? Zotero. Yeah, but I mean, nowadays... you should probably look online. Maybe your school allows you access to it for free. But there are a number of different programs. Zotero is one. EndNote is another. I think there are some other ones as well. I use EndNote, but you might want to look into Zotero. Zotero. There you go. Krellin. Thank you, Krellin. You're on top of things. You're on it.
Had I known we'd be an all-nighter, I would have brought coffee. Ma!
I agree. You should have seen the movie I constructed earlier.
What movie?
Exactly. Anyway, as valuable as time is here, this just isn't going anywhere like this. Let's take a break till morning. Hopefully Johnny can hang on till then.
I do have some calls to make.
They need to get... I think Microsoft Word has some basic version of that built in as well. Maybe? Normally, I mean, EndNote and Zotero, I think that they... What's the word? Interface with Word? Yes, I mean, there is a program... There are programs that do it. I mean, I have a whole database full of all these references that I've used over years. It doesn't make sense. Why did the machine have no effect? Because you're taking him literally. Johnny's registered wish was to go to the moon was successfully transferred, yet there wasn't even a trace of him wanting to go to the moon after the transfer. Unless a secondary condition for the desire was changed in the process. The moon is River. Only then would the same desire produce two different outcomes at two different points in time. There's no denying that River played an important role through it all. Clearly. If there's anything that could have caused the core to change, she would be the top suspect. So are you going to go back and murder her? But out of all things, what exactly caused it? River. You should maybe find out more about her. Ugh. I remember seeing something along those lines when writing my final assignment. I only used the base Microsoft Word, nothing else downloaded to help with referencing. Yeah, I mean, we live in the 21st century. River, what exactly did you do? She murdered him and replaced him with a zombie. The sun's rising. It's beautiful. Did you sleep? I like how we don't have much time left. I wonder if Neil came up with anything. I, like... The only thing River did was love him. You know, I've been lurking for like half an hour, and I only gave you one host. You know, it's because you don't love freedom, Grinny? Ooh! My house, come on! Come on to my house, come on! Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy! Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything! Thank you for the host, Grinny. It is much appreciated. That is awesome. Grinny, what are you doing on Saturday? Ugh. You can smell that squirrel Neil ran over all the way from up here now. Maybe it's because Grinny does love freedom. That's probably true. And she wants to give her followers the freedom to watch whatever they want. Yeah. But is that the right kind of freedom? I mean, I was auto-hosting somewhere else. That's fair. So we are in here. Let's go over here. I feel like... I don't know. Turn on and stop and store tap water. Yes. Let's do that. I don't know why, but let's do it. I'm going to have Thanksgiving dinner with my sister and brother-in-law. Oh! And I'm supposed to be doing session 0 of the OVA game I'm going to be playing. And I think that's it. Isn't Saturday when we're playing Vampire? Ooh, steak. Nice. I'm going to be having lasagna after we finish. Don't we have Vampire on Saturday? Is it really freedom if they aren't informed enough or intelligent enough to make the correct choice? No one said that freedom had to be well done. But Ma, I don't want to go to school. It's Sunday, dear. I don't know, Trooper. Is it? Isn't it? Isn't it? I feel like isn't it? I don't know, Trooper. Do we? I love Grinny Weasley. I feel like we do. Don't we? Freedom isn't free. It's $2.99. Shh. Let them sleep. Look. Turn it off, you giant doofus. It is. We do. Alright, so you were just ignoring Vampire to get a rise out of me. Clearly. You didn't want me to know. Dusklight. Oh, this is the zombie, right? Let's read a passage. Ugh, maybe another year. So we're not going to be reading any Dusklight, sadly. Well, do you see something up there? Oh, they're sleeping, the kids. I was, and it worked. Greenie, you do win. That's true. Can I talk to her? Look, I want to talk to you about this moon situation. Those two shouldn't have stayed up that late, but I should have watched them. Well, it's not an everyday circumstance. I know, but I'm just so exhausted. I'm sure you're even more so. I really need to take a seat. If there's anything you wanted to ask, let me sit down first. Yeah, let's, I want to talk. What if Dusklight has the answer to all the problems? I will be back, maybe. I think I want to take a bath. I don't take baths. I'm not more of a shower person than a bath person. Because I start getting bored in a bath. I want to, like, get up and do things. Oh, was there something you wanted to ask? Let's ask about her. You know, it's pretty unusual for someone like you to work here. With 2 children and all, I mean. It's not that bad, really. There's a school bus that passes right through here. But how did you even end up here? My brain hurts, and I want to not be sleepy and icky feeling. That's fair. Dusklight is ancient Assyrian for all the answers. That's true. That's why I take my phone to the bath with me. I live life dangerously. That's fair. Like, I would read, but you can't... I don't want to read in the bath, because what if I drop my book in the water, and then I'd have, like, wet book and I would die? Well, a few years ago, my husband passed away. Well, what happened? He was in the army. They were the last batch to be deployed overseas. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. I panicked. Our savings were low and the job market was grim. Johnny saw my ad and offered me this job. I accepted with gratitude. This place was peaceful, too. It helped me with my grieving. Doesn't the government issue grants to war widows to help them get back on their feet? They do, and eventually I received aid. You read on your phone. Wet book is the reason I don't read in the bath. Me too. I sit in front of the daylight lamp. And I do need to catch up on Harry Potter, so maybe that's what I'll do. Hey, read the Harry Potter. Read it. Read it. But the war! The war! But by then, Johnny was starting to have trouble on his own. He needed my help. Tommy and Sarah liked this place too, and so we stayed. As for Johnny, he was glad as well. We're going to miss him. I think deep down, he really wanted a family. Let's ask about Tommy and Sarah. So, what are you going to tell them about John? I don't know. I'll probably make something up, but it's no use. Kids are smart nowadays. They'll figure it out. Might as well. It's the nature of life. There's nothing to hide. Future? This is your full-time job, isn't it? What will you do when this is over? What else is there to do? Find a job in the city and live on, I suppose. It's a shame, though. I'm going to miss Johnny in this place. Maybe I'll come back to visit every once in a while. No more questions. Well... Oh, hey. Before Johnny fell unconscious, he told me that you two would probably be coming soon. Ladies' magazines are bathtub reading when the lobster, aka Ice Bunny, gets cooked. I'm more of a shower than a bath person. You could also find out that Johnny left the house and everything he owns to you in his will. That's entirely true. Yay, friend dropped some of the things. Oh, dropped off some Thanksgiving leftovers. That sounds good. I have lasagna in the fridge. He said that he probably wouldn't get the chance himself, but he wanted me to tell you thanks for him. So, thank you. Yeah, you need to find out some more stuff. Like, there's... Mysteriosity is what I'm trying to say. Fore River. Look. This is mysterious. I know. Looking at everything... Alright, what do we have? Oh! It's Dr. Watts. What is it?
It seems like our little Johnny here has some hidden records from the old days.
Hidden records? That's a medical bath.
Hidden medical records, to be exact. Apparently, during his youth, he was administered with a large dose of enhanced beta blockers. And what luck! They tend to have this little side effect on a curious thing called memories.
Beta blockers? Johnny didn't have a heart condition, did he?
Apparently not. Which leads one to wonder if the side effects were intended to be merely just that to begin with. And in such a large amount, its impact on his memories at the time of administration must have been significant.
Mystery? You think that's what kept us out of his earliest memories?
Well, it's not the machine, I'll tell you that. The maintenance department yelled at me for scolding them.
So what now?
I was just given the reconfiguration frequencies. That should get us past the blockers. And once we're in his childhood, it might finally be early enough to transfer his desire for it to work.
Then what are we waiting for?
But just one thing.
Of course, there's always that one thing.
In order to activate the new frequencies, we'll need a trigger.
A trigger?
Something that exists strongly in the bridging inaccessible memory.
Don't you get a beta blocker when you get something like a psychosis? Maybe, Ice Bunny.
And we'll need to give it to John for him to stimulate his memory internally.
But what do we know of that? We've only gotten a glimpse of his childhood memories. And even if we find a childhood photo or something, John's unconscious.
Yeah.
Back to square one.
You know, this job hasn't been such a pain in the ass for me since Nora's case last year.
Likewise.
This is killing me. I'm going out to get some fresh air.
I feel like it's a platypus, my friend.
Ahem. Forgot my coffee.
Received note beta blocker. Let's look at that note. Note. A drug with a side effect of dampening memories by interfering with stress hormones. Yeah. The platypus is everything. I feel like it's the platypus. The last Paper Rabbit River game to John. I feel like it's the platypus. That's what I think. Lights. Camera. Well, alright. We're going to go out.
It smells!
Quit barging in and out of doors.
No, the roadkill, Eva. It smells!
I know. It's your fault for running over it. They block a... It's all about the platypi. I was on some for nightmares, so maybe... I want to know. What's going on? The children are still sleeping. Wait a minute.
That last memory. The one we were stuck at. It was the same smell.
Yes. Smell triggers memory. What are you two talking about?
The olfactory receptors are directly linked to the brain's limbic system, Lily. Don't you see what this means?
What? He means that smell is arguably the most effective sense for memory recall. We can use it as the stimulant to bridge his childhood memories.
And the best part, even though Johnny's unconscious, he's still susceptible.
I think I'm missing some vital contextual info on this whole thing.
All right, this is good. This is awesome. Now, you just need to go fetch a piece of the roadkill.
Yes, I'll just... Wait, why should I fetch it? You're the one who ran over it.
Exactly. I've already done my part.
Oh, you miserable bastard. If it helps any, I have a pair of gloves you can borrow. I know, Dr. Watts is the worst. They aren't really disposable gloves, but that'll probably change after this. Well, just make sure the gloves don't get anywhere near this house afterwards. The roadkill will have to come in, though. Maybe we do love to dislike him. Maybe we do. Oh, God. Well? What are you waiting for? Easy for you to say. Well, here we go, everyone. We're going to go pick up some roadkill. And that'll be great. I mean, I don't think it'll be great. I think it's going to be a thing. Right? This entire game is about the benefits of dead bunnies. I think it might be. I dislike to love him. You go, Krellin. I think it is about bunnies. Huh. Deja vu. Bunnies, it must be bunnies. Bunnies aren't cute just like everybody supposes. They've got them hoppy legs and twitchy little noses. And what's with all the carrots? What do they need such good eyesight for anyway? Bunnies! Bunnies, it must be bunnies! The kind of thing this job gets me into. It's not safe to just bring in a piece of germ-infected roadkill like this. There's a valved container in the car. It'd at least make its odor controllable. Car. Valved container. I was just thinking about Life is Strange. Oh. Dr. Watts, I presume. Where are you going? I
I gotta take a leak.
There's a bathroom. Life is strange. There's a bathroom in the house. Our bunny's the best. What a mess. The crash shook everything up. Let's see. What was that? Ah, here it is. Received valved container. Now to get some of that dirty roadkill. Right, but what is this? This... painkillers? Why is there painkillers in the car? What's up with that? Ugh. Received contained roachkill odor. Gross. Okay. The insurance bump's going to be a pain. Well, let's go up here. I don't, you know, I've got questions. Dr. Watts crashed because he was high. That does not surprise me. Because what is an ibopopper? Because Watts is an ibuprofen popper. An ibupopper?
Oh, hey! Did you get the roadkill?
It's ready.
Great! Go get it set up. I'll be right back.
Neil. These painkillers, I think they're yours.
Hey!
May I ask why you are on them?
Yep, was gonna drive safe, then it was high. I wasn't going to tell you, but... Oh, this is embarrassing. A few days ago, I walked into a concrete wall.
You just walked into a wall like that?
What can I say? I was in deep thought. You know how deeply I think.
These are some rather strong pills, Neil. I do know it. I do know it. I do know it, Krellin. I do.
It was a rather strong concrete wall. 'Twas a match made in heaven, I'd say. Anyways, you got the roadkill, right? Let's hurry. John's dying back there.
Neil, you aren't addicted, are you?
Are you kidding me? I'd overdose before I'd sink to that level of contrived mess.
What is this doing? What is this scene doing here? What is this about? What is this about? Also, I smoke 2 joints in the morning. I smoke 2 joints at night. I smoke 2 joints before I smoke 2 joints. So when we get to that exact point, I will send the signal. When I do, I want you to release the valve for about 3 seconds. Certainly. About time you showed up.
Have you made sure the germs are sealed off?
Fully sealed and filtered. Not like it'd matter to a dead man. You should know that Johnny's condition is deteriorating fast. This might be your last chance, you two. Whatever you do in there, good luck.
Luck's the last thing we need.
You can get a headache from taking you can get addicted and die from taking painkillers too long. Okay. Act 3. This is it, everybody. They shine their lights at other lighthouses and at me. I don't even know what's going to happen, folks. something about his mom, I think. Let's go. Is anyone besides me creeped out? No? Anyone? Yeah. What if he murdered Joey? What if Joey was his twin and he murdered him? Murder! Murder! I'm saying murder. Twin murder. Murder. Well, I don't know. I'm speculating.
To think that this little thing's causing us so much trouble. I just want to kick it to outer space.
I suppose all we can do now is to send the signal and hope.
Well, ready?
Oh. Roadkill. Oh. Something's happening. Quick, send it again.
What's going on?
Doctor, something's wrong. What? Take over for me, Lily. Maybe Joey became a detective? Maybe. His condition's being destabilized. Intake levels must be reconfigured. In 1939 LA? It's possible. It's possible. Maybe he always was.
What's happening to this place?
It's been destabilized. Get out!
What?
Get out of his memory, now!
What are you talking about?
I think she was pretty clear. If the system doesn't restabilize soon, the shock might permanently damage whoever's in here.
You've got to be kidding me. Why aren't you getting out then?
I can't, Neil. If both of us get out under this state, all our work will be reset. There won't be enough time to redo all we've done before Johnny...
Oh, you freaking... Don't pull that contrived crap on me. This ain't a movie and you're no hero. You're just being a moron.
Yeah. Then why are you being one too? Get the hell out of here.
Screw that. If you're gone, then they'll probably pair me up with Alistair. Do you know how badly he smells? Worse than roadkill.
Damn it, Neil. This is what I get for helping you cheat through the Entrix exams. That is what you get. Stabilize, Doctor, stabilize. Did you do it? Doctor. I think we're okay. For now. Murdered dead brother. Oh.
And guess what? Your carrot cake sucks!
Wait a minute.
Yeah, and at the last Christmas party, you...
Oh. Come on, let's go before that happens again.
You know that I didn't mean to, call you a moron, right?
You know that I did, right? Okay, well, we're gonna see if we can, all right, we're gonna, oh, here we go. But
here goes nothing.
It's bad. Here we go. It's gonna be bad. Everyone, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
Wow, I can't believe that worked.
So we actually made it. But now I'm not sure if I'm going to like this place. You won't.
What do you mean it seems peaceful enough?
Neil, did you notice something odd in Johnny's room earlier?
What?
There was something strange in there. Did you not see it?
I suppose not.
Never mind. I just hope I'm wrong. You're not wrong. Whatever it is, it's bad. We're gonna go and deal with this right here, everyone. Bad. 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 Wow, that sounds fabulous. I know, right? You've got to take them there one day. We're getting Doom music, side note. Bullies. It's gonna be bad.
Ha! Looks like the ball's moving around on its own and he's just chasing it. Sheesh, the time overlap's getting out of hand. Look at how many of them there are. It's like a zoo.
Mm-hmm. Can we talk to you? It is hard. You know what? Nope. All right, I'm gonna keep walking, and see if I can catch him somewhere else.
All thanks to this little fella's sacrifice.
I hope. Somebody got hit by a car and died. Oh. Oh, geez, look at the time. I better get going. The store closes early today. Oh, take care, Martha. Say hello to the boys for me. I will. I'll see you around. It's bad, everybody. There are two of them. It's all bad.
Well, this is the end of the road. And you were saying?
Never mind that. Maybe I was wrong after all. You weren't. I mean, this place, it's so peaceful.
Her name is Martha!
The only thing that exists in this memory that could do such a thing would be... Shit! Duh! We need to go back, now! It's the end of the road.
Wait, what's going on now?
And I can't... Just shut up and come. Let go. She's going to kill her son. It's gonna be bad. There's gonna be death. Yeah. As in Martha, Superman's... Yep. Yep. My house, come on. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you doom. Hey, Dema, we just found out that Johnny had a brother named Joey, and Johnny's mom ran over the kid in her car. I need to pause the game for 3 hours. Hey, Dema. Did it really? I don't understand. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Hey, Dema. Where are you going? Dema, why are you leaving us? Why are you leaving us? Where are you going?
If he was unconscious, how could we be seeing this here when he never did? Still, I'm just surprised that he survived.
Actually, he didn't.
What?
So that doom comes at 11. That's fair. Didn't you see it in his room, Neil? Johnny slept on a bunk bed. Joey! Joey! Can you hear me? Joey? Why did you hit Joey, Ma? Why did you hit him? Joey? Wake up, Joey! Wake up! Yep. Joey. It's bad, everybody. Even though they were young, to lose a twin brother, not to mention how their mother must feel. Yeah, Johnny's totally messed up.
At least Johnny had the beta blockers to erase the memories. Not like he remembers it much.
Fuzzily unlinked, not erased. Somewhere in there, the aftermath of those memories probably lingered.
What about their mother?
I don't think she took the beta blockers. She seems to have gone a little cuckoo. At least I don't really think she called Johnny Joey as a nickname.
But if she then takes Johnny for Joey, what about Johnny himself?
I don't like it here. Let's move on. Where are you gonna go? I mean... I just... We've got this sort of heartbeat sound going. Further back. Well, we're gonna do it. Receive note, Joey.
Seems like this wasn't the only memory unlinked.
Odd. It's not putting up a barrier anymore.
Don't jinx it.
Dude, you should totally give this series a try. I mean, really, it's just wicked awesome. I've already plowed through 3 books straight. What's it called? Animorphs. It's not. It's Johnny's heartbeat. Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Krellin. It's about this group of kids turning into animals to fight mind-controlling slugs. Meh, I don't like that weird alien stuff. Why not? It's great. Instead of going to boring school, they get to turn into tigers and maul big bad aliens. They're all like, rawr, 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 rawr. And then they pick up lasers. And it's all pew pew, pew 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 pew. Pew pew pew, pew pew pew. Stop that. Hee hee hee. Just watch, Johnny. One day, I'm going to be a famous writer. I'll write the coolest novel on the block, and every kid will get my book for free. And I'll make us rich and buy both of you and Ma really big houses. How would you get rich if you give away the books for free? Free for the kids. The parents will still have to pay, of course. Yeah, I'm sure the parents will be thrilled to give you money. What? You're still mad about the other day? Ah, come on. I called first dibs on the train fair and square. What happened to your prize anyway? I gave it away. To a hobo? Look, it's not just about that day. You know Ma always favored you. Hey, that's not true. Remember last Christmas? And last Easter? And the time we went fishing? And... Okay, you know what? You can have my train if you want. Really? Yep. I mean, hey, by your reasoning, she'll just give me another one, right? Listen, Johnny, what difference does it make who owns what? Everything that's mine is yours, too. I mean, we both get to play with it, right? Yeah. Right! I mean, come on, you're my twin brother, dude. You're like a part of me. Oi, let's go confuse the neighbors. Wait, in the rain? Yes, in the rain, come on! Note, Animorphs. We're gonna need to look at that note. Joey's favorite childhood books. Animorphs. Apparently, Dr. Neil Watts is a pretty cool guy. Alright, let's see. What's mine is yours, too, including my life. Wow, rough. Before we go out there, let's maybe see if we can go anywhere. No, we can't. So let's hit it. Let's hit it. That's what he says. Okay. By the way, folks, it's 8 o'clock. Some kind of carnival, huh? So we have a giveaway, and it's Little Nightmares. Hold on, is that right? It is Little Nightmares. It's a horror puzzle adventure game. And I'm going to give it away. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. I got a game, I'm going to give it to the Battle Buddies. So anyway, all I'm going to say is, just make sure you say something in the next 5 minutes, and then you will be, eligible to win Little Nightmares. That's all. So just next 5 minutes, say something. Whoosh, anything you want. All right, back to this game. Shall we look around? Do you? Woo! Come on in my house, come on. Come on in my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on in my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Thank you for the raid, Esteni. Welcome in, all of you raiders. Hey, all of you raiders, say something, because I'm gonna give away a game, Little Nightmares, and you just have to say something in the next 5 minutes, and then you are eligible for the giveaway. I'm Trooper SJP. This is the Academic Foxhole. We are playing To the Moon. And, what you got, you gotta give it to the buddies. What you got, you gotta give it... Yeah. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Except for the fact that I went to dinner, I'm with them. Woo! Perfect timing. Sounds fun, but horror. Ooh, hey. Esteni, how was your stream? How did it go? Happy Thanksgiving. Also, happy Thanksgiving to all the raiders who are hanging out with us. Hello. Hello. We have just found out that Johnny had a twin brother, Joey, who was hit by a car. And now we're in these earliest memories, and he took beta blockers to erase those memories, and now we're in his earliest memories trying to figure out what's what. That's where we're at. How about I look around and you just stand here?
How about we continue speaking in the form of questions for the next hour?
Quit blabbering and go already.
You ruined it.
Okay, we are going to find out what's up. Fruits! Fresh fruits! Apples, oranges, and tomatoes, we got it all!
Wait a minute, tomatoes aren't fruits.
Yeah, they are. They are the ovaries of the plant and contain seeds. That's what a fruit is.
But come on, tomatoes? We never ever refer to them as fruits.
We who?
I happen to enjoy cooking in groups, okay? Some of us take it very seriously.
Like they are. Alright. Let's see if we can find out some other things. We have, tomatoes are sweet, you twit! I suppose they're not sweet like other... Oh, 3 bars of memory links to proceed. Okay, so we need memory bar links. Let's see what we can find. Well, here's something. I never put tomatoes in a fruit salad. That is not... I do not want tomato in my fruit salad. I want tomato and salsa. But I don't want this stupid toy. I want the train. That's the only train left. Do you want to exchange your prize for a teddy bear instead? If you don't think tomatoes are sweet, you never had properly ripened tomatoes. It's possible. I still don't want tomatoes in my fruit salad, though. Right. Salsa. I want salsa, but when I have salsa, I don't want honeydew in the salsa. Don't go to Japan, then. Well, I go to lots of places and I don't eat all the food there everywhere. Like, I don't want cantaloupe in my salsa, and I don't want tomato in my fruit salad. No, I just want the train. Now, John, don't make a scene. Joy won it fair and square, didn't he? But I won too. He just went first. It's okay. I'll let you play with it too. See how nice your brother is, Johnny? Okay, you dumplings, don't block the stand now. Come on, let's go see what's over there. I'm not a dumpling. You know what? I'm going to call you Dumpling from now on. Mango salsa. But what's in your salsa is still fruit, it's just different fruits. I'm saying I don't like to mix tomatoes with other fruits. Like, I like to keep them separate. I don't like to mix them. So, while some may call a salsa a fruit salad, I don't want other fruits in that salsa. You're bluffing. Hey, is that whack-a-mole? Whack-a-what? Whack-a-mole! You take a mallet and you whack moles. Isn't that animal abuse? Mango is totally fruit. I don't like mango salsa, though. No, I don't like peppers. I try to avoid peppers. Yeah. Well, I like some peppers. I don't like bell peppers. Let me be. I don't mind hot peppers, but I don't like bell peppers. I don't like nightshades so much. Not so much with the nightshades. I don't like bell peppers. I like salsa. My salsa tends to be like tomato and onion and cilantro. And I can have some with like jalapeno, but I don't like bell peppers. Are hot peppers also a fruit? Okay, so tomatoes and... So what we think of as... what I think of as traditional fruit, like strawberry, oranges, citrus... yeah, tomatoes are nightshades. So I didn't like them growing up at all. I didn't like tomatoes growing up at all. I can still have tomatoes now that I'm older, but I tend to like them masked in other things. So... in a salsa or in a sauce, but I don't tend to like just... when I was in Germany, people would eat tomato salad, which is just tomato, and I would not do that. Yeah. I don't tend to like tomatoes by themselves, or too... Yeah, I don't tend to like tomatoes by themselves. That is what Dr. Rosaline said. They're fake moles, butthead. Yep, ketchup, but see, ketchup is tomato with other stuff in it, like vinegar and whatnot, to give it a slightly different flavor. So I'm okay with ketchup, but then I don't eat ketchup by itself. I will usually eat it with other things to mask it. Yeah. Yeah, in Germany, I know people would just eat tomatoes with a little bit of salt. And, no. I also don't like fried onions. Onion rings? That's too much onion. Like, onion and tomato have to be really... masked.
It's how people blew off steam before FPS were invented.
How primitive.
Yeah, it's pretty ghetto.
Where'd you read about it?
My grandpa was a fan.
Whack-a-mole's not that old.
You want to play? You just hit everything on the head and you win. Yes. Yes.
Sure. We'll use the mouse. Okay. We're playing whack-a-mole, everybody. And by the way, I'm not on a mouse, I'm on a trackball. So... I don't know how good I'm going to be at this one. But, you know... Whack-a-mole! I'm trying to whack all the moles.
Time's up!
Let's see now. Out of 45 total target appearances, you struck 66 times and made 31 successful hits. That's a 68% hit rate. It's your new record. Oh. I got a memory. Okay. Alright. Ah, yes. Fortunes of wonder are ahead of you. Oh, you know what we should do? We should do the giveaway. Right now. It's been 5 minutes. Our winner for Little Nightmares is Jer, but Jer has it, yes? Jer said he already owns it. So I'm going to re-roll it. Re-roll. Krellin, do you have it? Do you like a little... Krellin, do you like a Nightmare Puzzler? Because, let me look at this. Krellin, you haven't won in a really long time. You haven't won anything since... February. Krellin! Congratulations on the win. I'm going to whisper you. Krellin, I'm whispering to you. Oh, good. Yay. All right. I'm whispering you the key. I whispered it to you. And now, all that is back. Yay, congratulations. That makes me happy. I'm so glad. Yay. Congrats, Krellin. That's so nice. Yay. All right. Ah, yes, fortunes of wonder are ahead of you. This one might just become a lawyer, and this one a doctor. Oh my. Come on, I'm getting both of you treats. Hey, where's my tip? You closed the wrong tab. Which tab? But let me know if you need anything. So we're gonna follow them, I suppose. I need 3 bars of memory. Oh, you close. Oh. Alright, so where do we think they might be now? Let's head down this way. A teeter-totter. Ooh. Welcome and behold, the world's smallest Ferris wheel! Can we ride it? Absolutely not! Does it even work? Absolutely not!
Looks like someone's just glued some chairs to a water wheel.
Don't know, don't care. And we got it. Alright, we've got 3 bars. We're gonna go down, and I mean, I don't... Krellin knows what happens. I don't know. Ooh, shiny. What is this? Some kind of children's choir? Singing, probably. Oh, here they are. What happens is magic under the moon. Mm-hmm. I can never understand you, Joey. How can you stand the taste of them? I think Joey is Johnny. Maybe? Or he sort of took on the personality of his brother in some way? They're just so sour and icky. Sour and awesome is what you mean. Just try it. No, I don't even want to taste regular olives. You should try at least one, Johnny. Who knows, maybe you'll like it. Yeah! Nah. I'm done though, can I go play? Okay, but only at the playground and not an inch too far. Just leave that bag, I'll keep it for you. No, it's mine, I won it. Receive note, pickled olives. Isn't that interesting? Johnny's favorite. Joey's favorite. Interesting. I wonder what that's all about. So, this is not the way we were supposed to go, but I'm interested anyway in seeing what might be up here. Although, yeah, this is clearly not the way we need to go. We're going to go the other way. Poor kid. Poor Johnny. I feel bad for him. Okay, here we go. Oh, there he is. Maybe he meets River here? Maybe? What happens to him?
Way to follow Mom's orders, huh?
Yeah. Maybe he's not even Johnny at all. Maybe he's actually just Joey the whole time. Because, right, you know how Johnny and Joey like to mix each other up? And maybe that's what happened? I don't know. I'm just saying that there could be some kind of mystery. Okay. What is it? You're going to throw that in the river, aren't you? Oh, no, you're not. Okay. Wow. See... This does remind me of a bird story, right here. What are you doing? Whoa.
Well, okay. So he wandered off the trail and found a cool place. But let's face it, he could have also been eaten by a pack of tigers.
Tigers don't travel in packs, idiot.
It was just an expression. You know, when I was a kid, my grandpa took me stargazing every year.
Yeah?
There was a hill outside of the city that we'd stay at. The same one every year.
No. We are here with you. Cher's just lurking.
We'd watch stars until daybreak. Well, I did mostly. He just carried the telescope for me.
Of course.
The thing was, though, Ma didn't want me to stay up late. Grandpa always told her that we were just camping and hid the telescopes inside the car. That's all good, but when we got back in the morning, I had to pretend like I'd actually slept. So, in conclusion, that's the story of how I started my caffeine addiction.
You're terrible.
I know. Bah, bah.
It's a shame, though. All these nice memories, lost and never found. And who knows how many more like it.
Well, as you say, just take it moment for moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Damn, I told you packs of tigers dwell here.
Not lost. Is this River? I think this is when he first met her. Or when he first saw her. And he gives the pack to her. And on the inside is a platypus. Hello? Wait, don't go. I'm Johnny. What's your name? Yeah. You're at my spot. Yeah, so here's the problem, right? That the person we've been seeing all this time is Joey, not Johnny. Johnny wanted to go to the moon, but Joey didn't. And Joey told River that he was Johnny, but he really is Joey. Your spot? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hog this place all to myself. You want to join me? Are you here to watch the stars? Are you? Oh. All right. Hmm. 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 Just look at him. Do you know there were so many lights in the sky? Yes. River knew exactly who he was when he talked to her in high school. Oh, I did too. You said this was your spot, right? Only during the carnival. Not a fan of the crowds? Me neither. You know, you still haven't told me your name yet. I'm not telling you. Everyone makes fun of it in school. Why? They say it makes them want to go to the washroom. Okay then. Well, it can't be worse than John. I mean, everywhere in the world, nearly everyone's named John. Even in India? Probably. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with having a name that everyone has? Well, it's boring, I guess. I mean, if everyone has it, then what's the point? I wouldn't mind. Just for once, to have the same name everyone else has. It's like those lights in the sky. They all look the same from here, but that doesn't make them any less pretty. I suppose. His name is also what people call the washroom. That is true, Krellin. What do you think those stars up there are, anyways? My dad said they're giant burning spheres of gas. Oh, I bet he's just making it up. Why would he lie to me? Because, you know, that's what grown-ups do. They make things up. Santa, Easter Bunny, kangaroos, stuff like that. Kangaroos are real, Johnny. Have you ever made an Easter Bunny out of stars? Like a constellation? Yes. Of other things, never tried a rabbit though. Here we go. Do you want to make one? Yeah, we'll make the bestest constellation ever. Let's who makes one out first. Here's where the bunnies come in. Okay, we'll start in 3. 3, 2, 1, and I see it. Where? In the sky. But where in the sky? Think big. Bigger than all the others. I don't know. Wait a minute. Wait a minute! I see it! Tell me what you see. There, right? There are the 2 ears and head. What else? And there's its 2 feet. Yes, what else? Oh, this is sad. And the moon. The moon is its big round belly. The Japanese see a rabbit in the moon, not a man. Oh. So, what do you think they really are? The stars, I mean. I've never told anyone, but I've always thought they were lighthouses. Oh, Sailor Moon's name translates to Rabbit of the Moon? I didn't know that. That's so cool. Billions of lighthouses stuck at the far end of the sky. Wow, it must be so lively up there. But it isn't. They can see all the other lighthouses out there, and they want to talk to them. But they can't, because they're all too far apart to hear what the others are saying. All they can do is shine their lights from afar. So, that's what they do. They shine their lights at other lighthouses, and at me. Why you? Because one day, I'm going to befriend one of them. Tsukino Usagi. Tsuki is moon, no is a modifier that means of the, and Usagi is rabbit. Huh! That's so cool! I feel like we need more rabbits in Celestial Rangers now. Oh, it's the prize I won from Whack-A-Mole. Did you get to play that game? I tried, but I'm too clumsy. What did you get from it? The platypus. I got a thing? I don't really know what it is. It's the platypus. It's some kind of weird duck beaver thing. May I see it? It looks so strange. I wish I could win one myself. Johnny? Eek, that's Ma calling. Here. You know what? Keep it. It's yours. Mine? Yeah, I can always get another. I don't like to brag, but I'm totally the best at that game. Will you be here next year? Yep. Will you? Yes. Same place, same time? Yes. Oh, I bet he forgot. What if you forget? Or get lost? Then we can always regroup on the moon, silly. Right on the rabbit's tummy. Johnny! Coming! Oh yeah, I forgot my hacky sack in the bag. You said you're clumsy, right? Maybe it'll help. Yeah. Joey died and he was given beta blocker, so he never remembered to come back there. Oh, yeah, no, you're crying. Oh. If they ever get lost. Yeah. Wait, does that mean... Don't tell me you didn't see that coming. And here I thought this was going to be an inspirational childhood dream story. I should have known that some girl would come along and turn it into a cheese fest. Watch, you're the worst. I suppose now we know what we must do to send him to the moon. Wait, you aren't actually going to do it, are you? It's our job, Neil. It's what we are contracted to do. Damn it, Eva, wait! Eva. River, whose heart he broke because he could never remember the day she fell in love with him. Oh, Krellin, you're gonna get me all teary. Oh. Oh. I know you're in here. Receive note, moon. See what it says. Objective, where Johnny and River are to regroup if they got lost from each other. A stuffed toy platypus. Never remembered. I'm doing this for you, you artificially generated bastard. And because of her Asperger's, she could never just tell him about it. So she kept making moon bunnies over and over and over again, hoping you'd remember to meet up with her again on the moon. Oh. Sal, we've been Twitch is having audio problems. If you're having trouble, try going down to the lowest, transcode down to the lowest, and then back up to normal. Oh. Heartbreaking. He was just hoping that she would remember. Turn around. Neil. I know what you're planning to do. I know that you know. Yeah? Well, I know that you know that I know. Look, our contract is to send him to the moon. And the only way for that to happen is if Johnny is motivated to do so. But if that means removing River, what's the point? The reason why he even wants to go to the moon in the first place is because she died. I know, but we are legally bound by the contract to specifically... Fuck the contract! I didn't take this job to make him miserable, Eva. Ugh. So the quality was set down to 630 for default for some reason. Had to reset it to 720. And stupid Eva wants to send him to the literal moon instead of giving him what he actually was asking for. Right! It's a metaphor, Eva! I don't know about you, but I signed up to help the frickin' Giza die happy. Me too, and I like this job. But if we directly go against our legal obligations, we'll be in for court hearings. We'll appeal. We know that Johnny'd be happier to not go to the moon. Johnny would be happier with a lot of alternate life tangents, Neil. We're not here to play God. Our job is to give him what he signed for. Well, we happen to know what he wants better than he does. Or Eva, you know that what he's saying is a metaphor. Ugh. Look, I'm only risking losing River because I believe in her, and...
What do you mean, risk? You're removing her.
And besides, I will make up for it.
Make up for it how?
We're running out of time. Just trust me.
Says the one who pushed me off the fucking lighthouse.
Oh. Did you just...
Oh. Freaking light data. Abusing your powers doesn't disable my controls entirely, Eva.
Super intense.
Booby traps? Really, Eva?
Just trying to buy some time.
Gee, thanks for telling me. Oh. Booby traps. Ah! Those are some expensive piece of equipment you're tossing.
Seriously, just stay put and wait till I'm done.
Oh, piss off!
I can do it.
Look, don't make me exit this whole thing and unplug you.
Would you really risk distorting his memories as they are? Just stop trying, please. This won't take long.
Ugh, not again.
Or come and find me at the end of the hall. Uh-oh.
Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me. Is this a game to you, Eva? Dear Lord, they aren't just zombie Evas. They're Zombievas. Don't come any closer. I got plants.
Press to shoot. Oh, there are more of them. That's bad. They're zombies. They're zombies, everybody. Oh. Oh, okay. We're fine. I have multiple plants. I can do this. Okay, we can do this. WS...
These things are good for something after all.
It's a twin stick shooter, but... Ooh. Alright. Zombies. Can I... Button? Button. Oh, zombies! So, we're dealing with zombies right now. In case you wanted to know. There are zombies, trying to get me. There are a lot of zombies, actually. Why are there so many zombies? Oh. A lot of zombies. I don't think I can... Okay. Ooh. Boulders? Oh! I can't stop... Oh my gosh. There are boulders at this point. No. Okay, so
This whole thing is just a loop.
it apparently is. You've got to get to the end of the hallway.
Oh, fuck this.
Oh.
What the?
Maybe we can go in there? Woo! Oh.
Eva? What happened? Eva?
Something's going on, everybody. Oh. What else? Billions of lighthouses stuck at the far end of the sky.
Now the whole construct's messed up.
No. I don't know, gang. I'm going...
It's finished, River. So she won't be alone anymore.
Yeah. I just don't want to be another typical kid in a sea of typical people, Nick. What is it like? Just the responsibilities, I suppose. It's awkward that you can only move through the arrow keys. It's fine. It'd help you understand her condition. I'd rather not. Why is that? Because you have denial going on about your own stuff and your own life? Probably. Probably. Oh, horses. This is a little creepy, folks. Just creepy. Oh. Hello. Wait, don't go. I'm Johnny. What's your name? Your spot? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hog this place all for myself. I'm Johnny. What's your name? It's also, like, upsetting. It's fine. Look, it was a long time ago. There's no date or time, Johnny. There's no date or time, Johnny. She changed something, but what was it? Phone? This is so creepy. Hello, Neil.
Morpheus?
What? It's Eva, you idiot!
No shit, we're the only ones here. Listen, whatever you've been doing, stop it. We might not know what Johnny wants, but we know what he doesn't want. And what he doesn't want is exactly what you're accelerating.
It's already done, Neil. Why don't you come out now? Oh. Well, okay, it's going to be up here.
What did you do to her?
Relax. She's merely going elsewhere.
You know, it's one thing to disable my controls to feed me some olives. But this is way out of line.
I'm sorry, but this just won't go anywhere if you keep on resetting the memory. At this point, this is the only way. I'm asking you to trust me. So please, just calm down and wait here.
Then just pull the trigger already. Where are you going?
There's just one last thing I need to do.
Poser. There's no need to visualize a door.
What's with all the melodrama, Neil? Why are you fighting so hard for this? I know, right? Forget it. There's no time. I suppose River doesn't get a happy ending because she's not the person they contracted with. Everything will be all right, man. Just turn around. Okay. Okay. Hey, what are you... Shh. Hello? Sorry, kid. It's already started. Come on, they're gonna hog all the good tables. They're all the same, sheesh. Nah, Joey's right. The ones by the kitchen smell better. Totally! And olive refills are just steps away. Ack, olives. I suppose that's true.
Saving him doesn't justify it.
He can always find another river, Neil. But he'll only have one brother. Come on, we're in the way. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that at all.
Short steps, deep breath, everything
Oh.
is alright.
Oh.
I can't step into the spotlight.
Oh.
She said, I'm sad, somehow without any words. I just stood there, searching for an answer. When this world is no more, the moon is all
A pop star, a writer, a firefighter. And you, Johnny?
I'll ask you
An astronaut. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Because that's not what he meant.
Empty from the sky, but I don't mind if you're with me. Everything's alright.
Oh.
If I do, my words always lose their meaning. What I feel, what I say, there's such a rift between them. He said, I can't
You,
really seem to.
you're not going to go there the second year, are you?
I just stood there.
So in the fiction to the game, he just...
What I should do.
Yeah. He does. He has these fake memories of his time with his brother overlaid into his brain.
I'll ask you
This is going to be
fly away.
the life that he remembers as opposed to the one he actually had with River.
Stars all fall down
And all he wanted was to actually sort of
from the sky,
see her again.
but I don't mind
But
if you're with me, and everything's alright.
he doesn't actually get what he wants.
If you're with me, and everything's
And he never lives in that house by the lighthouse. Oh. I do need a hug. Maybe he'll meet her at NASA? He actually made it, huh? You sound surprised. Whatever happened to we always succeed because we're awesome? This isn't a success. Oh, lighten up. We're NASA. We don't have much time left. Let's at least check this place out. I hope we're going to get some kind of... Yeah. Please wait here. Someone will come and show you around shortly. How pathetic. All this trouble just for some girl. That's what I thought you'd say, Neil. How pathetic. All this trouble for just some girl. There you go. Good to have you back. Yeah. NASA's a soundstage. She really likes this backpack. To the Moon. The story about a lame duck's attempt to become an astronaut. A novel by Joey Wiles. I can't believe this crap actually sold. This isn't the real world, Neil. We don't have the time to just stare at him. Alright, fine. Okay, we need 4 bars of memory. Hey, Mrs. Dudsale! We're at the end of To the Moon. It's emotionally in the ringer.
Is it me or is this elevator smaller on the inside?
I actually don't think we're done. I want to go to that room down there before we go back up here. Happy Thanksgiving, Mrs. Dunsale. How are you? B calf back F. Oh, Black Friday. You know, I always boycott Black Friday, but not because I'm consciously avoiding it, boycotting it, just because I just don't do stuff. I feel like that makes me awesome. I don't know if it counts as boycotting if you actually just never do it anyway. Let's go to floor 2.
So, do you think last century's moon landing was...
Let's not, Neil. Let's not. Second floor. Mrs. Dunsale.
How's it going?
Nope. Let's see what we can find. This is the Mission Control Center. There's not much going on now, but you'll see it live one day. Sorry, retail works or bullshit crept on me. Glad you're here, Mrs. D.
I have expected to see Zordon on that screen.
It's not here.
What?
Let's just go. What's not here? What's not here? What's not here? What is it? All right, well. Rangers, Sunnyvale needs you. Mrs. Dunsale, did you have a lovely Thanksgiving? I hope the real NASA has bigger elevators. Yeah, I didn't think that's what she planned too. That was her plan, clearly. Your records are excellent, but we'll have to monitor your status closely in the coming sessions. Go on. They're waiting for you in the other room. See, because I think that she figured that River would also have the motivation to go to the moon. So she too would, you know. And here's the centrifuge. If you're lucky, you'll learn to hate it one day.
Ah, yes, the spinny thing.
It's not here either.
What are you talking about?
Come on, we don't have long left. She's looking for the platypus. I think she's looking for the platypus. Well, 4th floor, everyone? Mrs. Dunsale, what are you doing with your life? And then I think we have to go back down to the bottom. Here? The shuttle is still under heavy maintenance. We may only view it from here for now. Ooh, pie. Ugh, this isn't good. Perhaps there's somewhere we missed?
You need to work on your communication skills. Whoa.
Yeah.
You know what's the best part of it?
What?
The very top and bottom of the shuttle.
I'd have to agree.
Oh, how I pity anyone who can't see those particular parts.
Oh, thanks, game. Indeed, especially its nose at the top. Yeah, no, I see you. When maintenance finishes, it probably won't look the same.
Yeah, now it's the only time.
You know, thanks, game, for trolling me. The game is trolling me. Just side note, game is trolling me. Fine. Well, hopefully 1st floor. Here. One hopes. Come on. I wonder if the real NASA looks like this. Probably not. It's constructed in part with Johnny's beliefs, after all.
Ah, yes. A wiki of existing facts tainted by personal fairy tales.
Trollolol.
It's odd, though, to hear birds and see none.
Sorry, Neil. I really thought there was a good chance.
What?
And this is the break room. Here's David. He's a mission specialist. Nice to meet you.
At least he got into NASA, I guess. You think he made it to the end?
Even if he did. Yes, it is a blind playthrough. This is my... Krellin has played it before, but I have not. So this is my blind playthrough, and I'm like, oh... Even if he did, it'd take more than just a few years to become an astronaut.
Well, let's hurry and find the last link, then.
Yeah, because they're not real people, I suppose.
I'd hate to miss the finale. What's going on?
Ooh, somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel that somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? Thank you so much, Story Mode Gaming, for the follow. It is much appreciated. When I get to 500 follows, I'm going to do a visual novel in Pig Latin. So you are helping drive the channel towards a Pig Latin stream, which everyone wants. Or do they? I am a protagonist. It is true. I'm definitely a protagonist. 100%.
Are we out of time?
I don't know.
Oh. There she is.
Ah, and here's our other new recruit.
There she is.
River, right? No, y'all are co-stars. Good to have you on board. Oh! Krellin! Hello, I'm John. Ooh. I almost thought she wasn't...
What the fuck, Ava? But you deleted her.
No, I told you I just moved her. What she does with her life here is still up to her. But this new world, it's based on public data and Johnny's own beliefs. And since River's data as an individual is not recorded in the public domain, it all comes from Johnny. I know.
But even then, that merely increases the odds. How are you sure that it'd work?
I wasn't.
It could have gone very badly, you know.
You were never one to take risks, Neil. Let's just say I won this round. I know it's not River, really. We still have 2 spare helmets, right? I think Johnny'd appreciate some company. Yeah. No, it's not the girl with the platypus doll. Yeah, that River is gone, that's true. So... It is Johnny's memory of her, that's true. Or the way that he would... He wrote him himself, apparently. Rather repetitive, if you ask me, though. What's it called? To the Moon. I like that name. Oh. Oh. But it's not, though, because his dying wish was to find her again on the moon, which was her dying wish, too, hence the origami rabbits. Yeah. So actually giving him his wish would have been having him remember meeting her at 6. Yeah. That's true, Krellin. They get to have a life together. Oh, there you are. You two should go get some rest. Tomorrow's the big day. Yeah. I suppose they do get... Yeah, that's complicated. But I suppose the tricky thing is that... I want to be an astronaut too, Dad. One day, son, you just might. Meh. But I suppose the problem is that what he said his wish was... And thus his dying wish was his subconscious telling his conscious to remember. His whole life's wish was dedicated to her, and her whole life was dedicated to trying to get him to remember that night. Which then he never did. Oh, there's the... Did you think that they would make it? Ha! Did you? No. The way she is, I didn't think she would succeed. But I guess I was wrong. All the better then, isn't it? Yeah, I'm happy for them. You know, that's my brother in that shuttle. Wow. Yep, I once wrote a book about this too. With a less optimistic ending, I might have to change that after all. Hey, Dr. Watts, right? Thank you for letting us in here.
Yeah. Ava's the one who requested it.
Did you find out why he wanted to go to the moon?
Sure.
And what all happened here?
Let's just say it was a bunch of sappy cheese that sorted itself out.
I'm glad to see that I'm here to see him off. Thank you. Looks like I'm going to have to make some revisions to my novel after all. I'm glad they made it. Well... He's the worst because he's not going to let me go anywhere? Notes? Yeah. Remote patient monitor. So, I'm here. Game. Nope. You should have seen him back when we went to school together. I swear, the guy never rested. He just kept on trying and trying, like he had only one goal to work for. The guy just never stopped trying. You know, there were quite a few times last night when I thought we lost Johnny. I think he consciously held on to wait for you two.
He's rather patient then.
I just hope it's worth the wait. Go on now. Your colleague's waiting. Here we go. I thought this might be a good view.
Good enough to cut off the traffic, eh?
Sure, even if they were real. Well, this is it. All we've worked for. Ready to initiate it? Yeah. Come up here.
Why?
Why not?
You're just gonna push me off the ledge again, aren't you?
Probably. But the view's worth the odds. Come on. It may not be... Krellin, it's probably not failure legally by their contract. Right? Because that's what they care about, their contract. Uh-oh. Oh, they don't have a lot of time left. Shadowrun has taught me this because one day I'm going to befriend one of them. That's a good question. But apparently it seems like they have some kind of oversight. It seems like they have some sort of oversight. Because Ava was concerned about them finding out the people they work for. Hmm. Yeah, I get the feeling that there's some kind of record kept of the whole thing. In reviews. And they never cared about Anya? Well, they do get married, it looks like. And they still have their lighthouse. Krellin. I wonder what year this is set in. Year of the future? Well, it's clearly a year when we've restarted the space shuttle program. Well, goodness. It's set sometime tomorrow. Well, that's really complicated. It's really tricky, right? Because the people die, so you give them their new wish, so they have these memories of this other life that they wanted. But then they die, so then they're gone. So I presume, like Sal says, he got married to her, his brother, his house was finished, she had her surgery, they could afford it. Yeah. I suppose he did get a version of what he wanted. That's tricky. I suppose Ava, but unless River lived like 20 extra years, they stole 20 years of the relationship, and a relationship was all he ever wanted. Quick aside, I hope all the Americans in the audience especially had an enjoyable meal with a minimum of family drama. I am in a college dorm room, so I'm fine. I had no college drama. I took a nap. There's more going on right now. Oh, that's their gravestones. Here he is. Thanks. Off you go now. There's an epilogue. I still can't believe Johnny just willed the house to Lily like that. I can. That was obvious. Heh. Who else was there to give it to? Us? Oh, thank you, Krellin. I still need to see this movie.
Terrible place for burials, though. And if there's a landslide, they'd be swimming with the fishes.
Still a little too soon.
Nah, it's never too soon enough. Nice new ringtone.
Hello, Eva here. We have to find out the ending part, though. We have to see what they're going to say. We're on our way.
New patient?
New patient.
Let's roll.
I have never seen Eternal Sunshine. Wait. Did you see that? Did you see that? There was a weird flicker.
Did you see that?
What if none of that is real? What if none of that is real? Yeah, I'm gonna have to I have to go and just see it. Is what it is. Y'all. I think it's very good. I think it cheats. I think it cheats. I think it gives a cheat ending. It's feelings out of 10. Yeah. I think it cheats. I think it... I think it's a happy ending for Ava and Dr. Watts. I think that's what we're getting. A happy ending for Ava and Dr. Watts. And I think That's... I think maybe that's what it's even about. Instead of giving Johnny his missing 10 years back, it steals those 10 years and at least another 10 years on top. Probably more, since I don't think astronauts are generally in their 20s. Although I suppose it gives him more on the end. But then if the clients are actually either... What if Ava is the client all along? Well, I wasn't the happy ending Johnny wanted, but it was still a happy ending. And he still got to spend his last days with River. This is true. This is true. It is a happy ending. He does get to spend some time with her. But what if Ava is the client all along? Like, what if all of this is about her wanting to be able to have some kind of happy ending being one of these people, scientists? Because there was a weird red thing, which is what you got inside the memories. Which means that if that was still a memory... What if this is all Ava's memory? And she got her happy ending, which was to give people happy endings. I don't know. Everyone, I'm Trooper SJP. This is the Academic Foxhole. And we have a Discord. And you should all join it and chat about this some more. I also have a Twitter, which you can, hang out if you want. And YouTube is where we have the repository of all of our things. Right now, we're going to raid Margaret Crone. Maggie Crone is a super cool streamer. And this is our raid command. You can join it if you like. I feel like it might be Inception levels of recursion. Krellin hated Inception. I feel like it still might be. No problem, Dema. Yeah, I know. We're going to raid Maggie Crone. That's what we're going to do, everybody. We're going to do a raid. It is not a raid. This is Margaret Crone. We're going to raid her. Everyone, give her a raid. Say hey. And, we're going to go stop over, say hello, and give her a hello. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, Battle Buddies. Have a lovely Thanksgiving to all of the U.S. folks. To all the other folks, have a great Thursday. And we're going to go and raid Maggie Crone. Ciao, everybody. Catch you on the flip side. Bye.
My pumpkin bread, I normally bake with skim milk, not milk. Ooh, we have another raid. Trooper SJP with the 7 beeps. How you guys doing? Welcome. Ooh, what is this? Is this a pipe? It's like some kind of pipe. Laser. Alright, raiders, you know what to do. Bust out those laser guns. Pew, 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 pew. Hey, that rhymed. That was not even intentional.
Recording, you just say it right. You used to do this. Oh my god.
Do you want me to do it for you? That's not how I did it.
How do you do it then?
But I did kind of use the sides.
Oh, it's the only way I can do it. That's my remember.
But I mean, once you break it down, I